All right, we got ourselves a new world record to steal. This time it is a 50-minute and 12-second time by Renantrol, I believe is how you say it. Something like that. Regardless, congrats to them for getting this world record. However, I plan on stealing it. 3, 2, 1, go. This is a randomized seed, Decent Gate 382. This is the Nimble preset, which means we are going to be starting with Soul of Bat, Duplicator, Mana Prisms, a lot of fun stuff, which is great. My goal is to beat that final time. 1, 4, 6. There we go. I'm doing the correct intro strat this time. No damage stacks? Uh-oh, no damage stacks. We're in trouble. We kind of dealt with it fine. Not bad, not bad. I feel like my audio's a little off. It's fine, whatever. Ooh, Eye of Vlad right off the bat. Speaking of bat, Monster Vial 2, which is the bat summon. Let's go. Take the cape off. It is kind of ugly. I probably should check that item. It's a free item check. In case it's a library card. We might be missing out on a library card, but it's probably fine. Also, real quick. Death skip. Won't grab Echo. I think doing those item checks like that is actually pretty good. Maybe I'm smoking weed, but I feel like that was a pretty efficient way to do those item checks. Because the only item you really want is a library card. That's pretty much the only item that we need. Everything else is kind of a waste of time. We don't have a lot of magic, so we do have to be careful with where we spend our magic and how we spend it. We have enough for like 2.5 wing smashes or something like that. Garnet? Okay, we might be able to buy stuff. But yeah, this randomizer is all about movement, all about optimizing, speedrunning stuff, which is fun. I think it's fun, at least. A 50-minute Nimble Seed does got me a little worried. I'm not going to lie. I feel like that's not super common. Usually Nimble Seeds are finished in like 30 to 40 minutes. So 50 minutes feels a little long, but we'll see. Fire Boomerang. Okay. We heard just bad? No, probably not. I mean, Swarm was in this race, and Swarm is, like, good at any percent. I'm starting to think that it's the seed. It can't be you guys. Mystic Pendant is unnecessary, although funny. I will grab Power of Mist. Power of Mist is, like, a underappreciated relic a lot of the time, even in places where you have infinite mana and stuff like that. Because you can just Mist Bat and like use Mist to maneuver in different ways. Will it end up saving enough time to matter? Probably not, but it is a convenience item that will make my movement better on average, I feel like. That movement was so smooth. pretty much only looking for a library card. Yeah, Power of Wolf, definitely not worth, though. I have fire boomerangs. I don't think I need the block of knife. Probably not. I do love playing Nimble because your movement is like just so good. You can just kind of move around. And take advantage of all the fun movement stuff that exists. Silver Crown Tulkas. Whatever. Vlad Relic. 2 Vlad Relics. Interesting. It's a few seconds to grab that shortcut. I don't know if it'll end up being worth it or not, but... we'll kill him. Nice. Baby seed. Yeah, probably. What's the difference between this and Batmaster? Batmaster, you don't start with Bat, and the mechanics of the Bat Relic itself are changed. This is based off of the normal game. It just gives you a bunch of stuff at the start. So they're quite different. Batmaster was considered for the tournament, but I think Nimble ended up being a more fitting option for most people. Like, most people were more okay with Nimble than they were with Batmaster, which is fine. No library cards, unfortunately. I've been doing pretty much all of the relic checks. Or sorry, all the item checks. Sometimes you just don't find them. It's very possible. You just don't find the library card. Oops. Poor Aurochs. Getting hit from behind. Not even knowing what's going on. Disintegrating into bones, into dust, into... What are the mechanics of dying that way, right? Like, his skin falls off, he turns into bones, and then his bones levitate in, like, a flash of light? What's up with that? What is that called? Is he getting raptured? What are the mechanics of that death animation? I don't get it. It's so metal, though. It doesn't make sense! Jewel of Open. Interesting. I think I'm actually going to just backtrack and go into the caverns. Like, who's going to stop me? Honestly, that's how I want to die. Doesn't have to make sense. No, I need to know the lore implications. I need to stop using mana prisms in this room. It lags so hard when you do. Damn it. Someone call Matt Pat ASAP. Didn't he, like, sell his channel? Does he even do game theories anymore? What is Matthew Patrickson up to nowadays? Probably just more Five Nights at Freddy's and fucking Garden of Ban. Have you guys seen that shit? That Garden of Ban shit? Oh my god. Dude. Dude. The what? Oh my god. I don't know how to break this to you. If you thought Five Nights at Freddy's was bad, bro, the new shit that the kids are on is... And I'm usually someone who's not a big, you know, Juvenoia guy. I'm not one to say that, oh, the kids nowadays are bad, but me growing up, my childhood was good because I had Halo 2. And kids nowadays have pronouns or whatever. Like, I don't know what people are upset about with kids growing up nowadays. But I will say, fucking... the genre of like horror mascot, that was so many heart max ups. Oh my god, that was like 5 heart max ups. What the fuck? But the genre of like horror mascot is like kind of trash, right? There's some good stuff in there, I'm sure. I'm not a big fan of it, but most of it's pretty trash. If you don't know what Garden of Ban is, it's just literally like word salad. It's just a bunch of words thrown together to create just these mascot style characters that are vaguely in a horror game. And they're all created in like a matter of like 3 days, and they're full of bugs. And there's like 10 quadrillion triangles on every asset in the game. So you need like a 3090 to run the games. And there's like 5 of them. It's insane. It's literally a cash grab to get kids to buy the games using their parents' credit cards just for them not to be able to run them. It's wild. It's not Garden of Ban. No, it's Garten. Again, these are words that don't mean anything. They're all fake made up words. It's insane. One of the characters, their name is just fucking Jumbo Josh. Jumbo Josh. Uh-oh, Jumbo Josh is gonna get you. Like, your ass is afraid of Jumbo Josh, really? Like, I know it's for children, so I shouldn't be criticizing it, but also, come on, bro. Fucking Jumbo Josh. And then, of course, there's Ban and Ban Bambolina, which is the female version of Ban. Why do I know this? Because I watch too much YouTube, okay? Straight up, you know, it's really bad. Trust me, it's just bad. And these games sell like probably hundreds of thousands of copies. And people who make videos about these games get millions of views. Like, it's insane the amount of views that are made off of this just dog shit. I would not eat at any barbecue place, so no, I would not eat at Jumbo Josh. Yeah, no, not a barbecue guy. Maybe next time. Malblung. Okay, we just need Alucard Shield. I'm not smoking that Jumbo Josh. Yeah. It's one of those few things where, like, you look at the creators that are just making, like, 30-minute Let's Play videos of them being like, today we're gonna play Garden of Ban, find Ban's secret garden, and also Ban's gonna also, and then also we're gonna do, and they're just saying what they're gonna do in the video for like 15 minutes, and then they do the video for 15 minutes, and they put ads every 1 minute, and these videos get like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, and it's like, these people are making it's the infinite money glitch. It's, on God, the YouTube version of the infinite money glitch. There's no reason to save split this. I'll just go through it. It's crazy. You've never seen that kind of video because YouTube has your, Google has your like age information and knows that you're not 12 years old. I, however, have the world's most fucked up algorithm just by watching videos for, this is going to sound like cope, but research. It's research, guys. Trust me, I'm watching it for research. It's my job to post to YouTube, so I need to know what's going on. Not copium, I swear. Research. Come on, guys, don't make... Come on, it's real. Stop. But yeah, watching that shit makes me, like, low-key kind of depressed. Because my ass is like, oh, I could spend, like, you know, a week, 2 weeks... editing together this like really cool video that has like a cool storyline that explains this thing that I'm passionate about. Or I could do a 30 minutes let's play of fucking Scrimblow McBlimby's Horror Pizzeria, a Steam game that has like, it's like 100 gigabyte Steam game with only one level, 0 compression on any of the files. It's also a data miner that sends my info to fucking Russia. But kids are like, no, but Scrimblow McBlimby's Pizzeria, it's the best game. I need to see the secret Scrimblow ending. Where you get scared by Scrimblow going, hey, what are you doing there? And that's the jump scare. And it's like, ah, it's so scary. That's why you watch those on an incognito window. I feel like that's worse. I feel like if I'm admitting to watching these on incognito, that's like admitting that it's shameful. Fuck me. What channel will the tournament be happening? The one you are currently watching, right here, right now. The next match for the tournament will be happening in about an hour from right now. Speaking of the tournament, by the way, I figured I should get this out of the way. If you want to support the tournament prize pool, the way that you do that for this tournament is by joining the Patreon. All of the earnings that I make for the month of August on my Patreon is going directly into the tournament prize pool. Are you doing your part, chat? I'm doing my part. It's currently at a little over $500 for the entire prize pool. Not only that, joining the Patreon does give you access to bonus content, bonus videos, all of my main channel videos uploaded without any ads, as well as any bonus streams that I end up doing on Discord will be directly done through Patreon. So if you want to watch the bonus streams, that's also an option there. Poppy Playtime devs are into NFTs. Most indie devs that are looking to cash out and sell out are into NFTs. Like, I don't know. The NFT space is still full of a lot of indie devs that are like, okay, but it's okay when I do it, because I'm trying to make $10 million. Or some people are just generally like huge nerds that think that NFTs are somehow like still valuable. Like they actually believe in the technology, which I feel even worse for those people. Will I play through Scrimbly Blimby's Pizzeria on Patreon? Of course. Yeah. We're actually doing speedruns of Scrimbly Blimby's Pizzeria adventures. I'm actually the world record holder. Smiley face. Dude, if I find a library card down here, I'll be sad. Okay, well, I still need a library card, but still. I feel like going early caverns was not necessarily a mistake, but it wasn't ideal, especially because I might need to come back with Merman. I don't know. Like I said, I'm never one to quickly shun what the kids are doing, quote unquote. To be like, oh, that's bad. Children enjoying media that is designed for them, that's bad. But sometimes it's kind of bad, right? Right? Sometimes. Sometimes. I also just think about what popular media was from my childhood, and like, dude, I was watching a video that talked about like Pokemon from like 3rd generation on. Exploitative is the word that you want. Well, that's the thing, is Pokemon is the largest media franchise of all time, and also one of the most exploitable, like exploitative, I should say, media franchises of all time. OMG, I have world record. Not for long, if I can do anything about it. So it's like, people who have the panic and pearl clutching for fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like, okay, but like Pokemon's chill because you grew up with it or whatever. I don't know. Pokemon's still bad when it comes to that shit. Like, why the fuck are there 2 separate games still in the current year for $60 each? That don't make no fucking sense. Shit, I mean, it was still bad back in the day, the fact that they were releasing the same game for $40. And then they'd release the same game again with even more content. Cough, cough, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Platinum, fucking White 2 and Black 2. Like, Pokemon was always evil. They were always evil. They were always exploitative. But I think people are like, no, but it was cool when I was a kid and I got to play Pokemon on the road trip as a child. So it's actually okay. But yeah, anybody who says Five Nights at Freddy's is good is stupid. All they do is play Five Nights at Freddy's and then watch YouTube play Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's like, bro, that is just kids with Pokemon. Supposedly they're still in development. I doubt it. You could suppose these nuts. I don't know. I feel like Gen 1 was probably the least exploitative overall, but they were still starting the media franchise from there with all of the spin-offs and card games and TV show and essentially turning your life into ways in which you can spend money on Pokemon. Yeah, plus Pokemon Yellow is a thing, yeah. And they re-release the games over and over again. I don't know. It's weird. The whole thing's kind of fucked up. But it's still the largest media franchise that has ever existed. So, as it turns out, exploitation is good, actually, because capitalism. Where's the fucking, huh? Second castle, I guess, huh? All right.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
I didn't realize we were going to go second castle this early, but I guess that makes sense. We already have Dragon Helm. No library cards. Well,
Farewell for now.
I should get the Medusa Shield.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested.
I'm wasting a lot of time here, but
Farewell for now.
the only reason you would think the spin-offs are better games is because the spin-offs were designed to be more complete video games. Where Pokemon was always designed to be incomplete such that you had to buy more. That's like the whole gimmick. Is that they sell you the same game twice so that way you can complete the game.
tribute. You steal men's souls.
What up,
and
Seifer?
make them your slaves.
I mean, this whole talk is just a long-winded statement about children's media and how adults interact with it and react to it. Speaking of Transformers, yeah, toys that were or cartoons that were designed to sell toys. Speaking of Transformers, like, there's no fucking way that they came up with that idea of Transformers without the toys in mind, right? Because, like, they're just making shit up. They're just like, I don't fucking know. They're from space, but they're cars from space, but also they're robots that turn into the cars. So, but it's obvious that it was designed with selling a product in mind at first, because the lore is incomprehensible. Saying the guy who knows nothing about Transformers lore, and assuredly some 40-something-year-old person in the comments of this video is going to go, actually, there's deep lore because on Planet Megatron, you don't understand, they fought many wars, and the toys do a great job of It's like, I get it, whatever. To be fair, at least old Pokemon games were ambitious. If I remember correctly, they didn't innovate a compression method to be able to fit second region inside those games. I mean, giving them the credit for pioneering a new compression method for the Game Boy is, like, cool, but they also have, like, Nintendo's blessings and backing, so it's going to be easier for them to do so. Maybe? I don't know. You aren't wrong for saying that they were more ambitious. That is correct. I'm just mad at what Pokemon is now. Yeah. I think you could make the argument that Pokemon is definitely worse now than it is today. My argument is also, it was also kind of always bad from the sense of, like, a moral standpoint, but it was good in the sense of, like, well, it was, like, relative to what we have today, the quality was better, but it was still exploitative for what it was. Because there was no reason to split the games up outside of money. Pokemon peaked with Emerald? No, because, like, Soul Silver and Heart Gold exists. I don't know. I just am growing and getting old and aging and realizing that I have to fight the pressures of... companies attempting to sell me my childhood for the sake of making money. Gen 2 remakes are overrated? My argument is that there's no way to play Gen 2 outside of the remakes. I think if you play Gen 2 with the base games, you might as well just, like, lobotomize yourself. Gen 2 via Gold, Silver, and Crystal is, like, so painful. Painful how? It's like all of the bad parts of Gen 1, and then you just, like, put a bike pump inside the game cartridge and just inflate the shit out of it, because the game is just so much bigger, but with all of the same problems that Gen 1 had. I'm also a Gen 1 hater. I think Gen 1 is overrated as hell. I'm also in agreement that there's no fucking way to play Gen 1 outside of Leaf Green, Fire Red. If you play blue, red, or yellow, you might as well also lobotomize yourself. Because Gen 1 and Gen 2 mechanically are just so... Bro, okay. I'll die on this hill right here, which is... I need this library card. Hold on. Thank you. We got 20 minutes. We're fine. Gen 1 and Gen 2 are unplayable for the sheer fact that the Pokemon box system just is so bad. You're basically forcing yourself to run with one team and one team only, because my ass is not going into the box for any reason. Are you serious? Gen 1 and Gen 2 box system? Save before opening every single box, and then you have to change box and then save, and then you have to... Oh, did you forget to... Did you forget you had to deposit your Pokemon first? Uh-oh, you don't have a free slot. You have to save the game again and then deposit your Pokemon. But, oh, you have to switch boxes first. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. You can still dupe them. True. It's a product of its time? Yeah, and that product is bad. By modern standards, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're talking about the best ways to play through those like game experiences in the modern context. That's why I said the only way to play through Gen 2 is through the Gen 2 remakes. And my argument is just that the box system bad. That's pretty much it. That's my whole argument, is box system is bad. Other than that, I'm sure they're fine games. I don't know. I could also find other nitpicks, but I also haven't played Crystal in like 10 years. Well, the best way to play Pokemon in general is through ROM hacks. I'll library card here, actually. I never played Black 2 or White 2. I feel like those would be the only games that I'd be interested in actually trying to experience as a vanilla Pokemon game for the first time. Because I enjoyed... I had Pokemon White, and those were fine. What? No, Gen 5 was great. What? You didn't like the layered sprite 3D effect? Do you think their attempt at 3D models in Gen 6 through now, which is the same 3D models that they've been using this whole time, you think that's better? Black and White 1 were Garbo? How? How are they Garbo if Black 2, White 2 is peak Pokemon? Like, you're literally saying they are the polar opposites of quality when it's the same game, just remixed. What do you mean Gen 6 was solid, Gen 7 was actually good? I'm talking about the Pokemon. I'm talking about the way the Pokemon look. You think that the 3D models are better than Black and White's like sprites? That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't like finding old Pokemon as a kid. What do you... Black and White had no old Pokemon. What are you talking about? Black and White was an entire Pokedex constructed of brand new Pokemon from the ground up. What are you talking about? That was like the whole gimmick of Black and White. I don't like not finding old Pokemon. Oh. Well, that's fine, I guess. So then you just didn't like the gimmick of Black and White, which is that they actually had original Pokemon. Okay. I don't know. I disagree. I think Gen 5 looks fine. Why are we even arguing about Pokemon? Like, all Pokemon sucks. It's all bad. It's all bad and should be burned and set on fire and exploded. We're like complaining. We're like, no, this dictator was worse than this dictator. No, this one's bad. It's all bad. What up, Barkeep? Free engagement for stream and DB daily comments. Actually, so true. What about Digimon? I feel like Digimon just struggled to have like a cohesive identity, which I think a lot of Digimon fans actually appreciate, that the games and the show and the medium of the product itself is so diverse. But I feel like its lack of cohesiveness in its brand identity hurt it a lot in its appeal to the mainstream. And in this video essay, I don't know, I'm just talking out my ass. It's like watching Stalin and Mussolini in a cage match. You want them both to fail, but you want them both to get hurt failing. And this is in reference to Pokemon? Like watching the Pokemon battle? Or comparing Pokemons? I'm confused. Just any two bad options? Okay, cool. All things considered, though, I am kind of low-key thinking about booting up the Pokemon TCG Game Boy Color game, because they just added it to the Nintendo Switch. And I do remember enjoying that game a lot as a child, but I don't remember much from it. It is a shame that a large portion of the nostalgia I feel as an adult is directly correlated with this company and media franchise that is kind of just evil, right? Like, it's just evil? Like, Pokemon, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, they are just evil, right? Oh, shit. Fuck. That's unfortunate. Well... we needed fucking Gold Ring. Finally, Master Duel locked the block. Oh yeah, fucking Block Dragon is banned. Finally. They banned fucking Merly, which is so funny. I don't know why Master Duel is just like incapable of just banning Tier Element outright. But banning Merly is so funny. That's actually exactly how I feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is another one of the childhood franchises that I have insane amounts of nostalgia for, and it's owned by one of the most evil of all evil companies, Konami. They also own this media franchise and are fucking evil. So, you know. The real evil is the guy who made Meal Ticket the same sprite as the library card. True. That guy had no clue what they were doing. But, like, speedrunners now suffer because of their decisions. Was there a Pokemon TCG too? Was there? They made a second Pokemon TCG video game? Don't they have a TCG sim? for Pokemon as well. I don't know if this is faster than warping to... I have 10 minutes. I'm probably not going to beat this because I decided to warp back early. It's very much unlikely. I would need to find the silver ring at Creature, probably. Because, I mean, I know the last Vlad relic is at Holy Glasses, so... I want to duel, but I don't want to do meta decks. It's just... I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is such a fucking mess. It's such a cool, interesting... legacy video game, cardboard game, but it's also just so... It's Konami, man. Konami doesn't know how to manage shit other than have people's favorite IPs and then just fucking fumble the bag constantly over and over again. All they know how to do is ruin people's childhoods. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is objectively an amazing card game. I think it is quite poorly designed in a lot of aspects. If you just look at like pure game design principles, it's more so an amalgamation of like 25 years of ideas that got greenlit that like have impact on like current business decisions. Like fucking back in 2001, some guy's like, I don't know, fucking spell card lets you draw 2 cards. And now it's 2023 and it's like, fuck, well, I mean, we can't just give them Pot of Greed, so we have to come up with like a different card that like kind of lets you draw 2 cards, but also it's like has a restriction, otherwise it's just Pot of Greed. Like it's ridiculous. It's like trying to drive a car with like 300,000 miles on it. So you have to keep taking it into the shop like every like month to try and get it fixed. Links are not the only thing that they fucked up by making those 2 generic. Bro, if you think links are crazy, wait till you hear about XYZ monsters. Wait till you hear about Galaxy Tomahawk. Wait till you hear about Digusto Emerald. Wait till you hear about Lavavel Chain. Not even close. I tell you about Pendulum. Pendulum is just a mechanic that nobody wants to engage with because it's complicated. It makes people read. That's pretty much it. That's the only reason people don't like it. XYZ's monsters were definitely not restrictive. What are you talking about? Lavavel Chain is 2 level 4 monsters. Digusto Emerald is 2 level 4 monsters. Granted, they're banned now. At least, I think Digusto Emerald is limited. Like, no, they were fucking up for a long ass time before links were generic. And to be fair, they kind of try to balance links because they were doing the whole Master Rule 4 thing, which made links like valuable and kind of balanced, but also like bad design-wise. That's actually a great example of exactly what I'm talking about. Is they came out with the idea of link summoning, with the idea that you could only summon monsters from the extra deck to zones that a link monster points to, and then they were like, okay, just kidding, we're going to take that back because that was a bad decision. And now the entirety of the link summoning like existence is being kind of funneled through that decision that they made at the beginning. So it's like they're constantly putting duct tape over all of the holes that they've constantly made for themselves through their design decisions. And at the end of the day, I still play the fuck out of that Master Duel game, I swear to God. Even though it's bad. Where's my Soul Steel? It's unbalanced, it's shitty, it has terrible new player experience, but goddamn, I still like comboing off with silly fucking monsters. Alright, well there it is. Yeah, we're not winning this. Yeah, opting to wait for Gold Ring is an interesting route decision. That would be the only way for me to have won this. There's not enough time. Ren. The cutscenes alone take too much time. I would need to be, like, already in the second castle, basically. But yeah, backtracking through the castles multiple times just killed any potential. I mean, Castlevania is definitely not immune either to the IP that is owned by evil company that I wish didn't have control over the IP of my favorite things. Skipped bees, but library carded a trio? Then how did they get the other ring? Like they just went back for it? Oh. Okay. Skipped other checks as well. Well. It is what it is. I'm not playing this with the idea of, like, racing in mind, really. I just wanted to play through the game and play for an hour or whatever. Like I did left side on my return visit and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't really... The sea was bizarre. No, it's pretty... Like, the only thing that was weird about it was the, Silver Ring location. That was basically it. Yeah, realistically, best bet would have been to just skip Creature on my return visit and just library card while skipping Creature. Which is what I considered at first, but I was like, no, I'll just do left side for funsies. Very interesting for it to be a 50-minute seed with, whilst also skipping multiple checks. I also had just a dog shit terrible fight versus Doppelganger for some reason. Yeah, you got me. Couldn't get the world record this time. Because Alucard didn't drink his milk and he has weak bones. Weak and fragile bones. Welcome, Gingerbeard. Took the L on this one. I mean, it is what it is. To be fair, I haven't played enough Nimble to have like a good strategy in mind for like what are the good skips, like what relics are worth skipping, which routes are worth taking, and stuff like that. I mean, I also kind of gambled on early caverns, which I could have taken advantage of better, but me. What do I need in 20 minutes? Like to do the race? I mean, just show up, do the race. You can stream it if you want to. 5201. Yeah. Makes sense. I did do like every check in the game as well, except for Galmoth, so that's basically how long it takes to check everything in the game while also doing multiple library cards. It is what it is. We'll get them next time.